Well, hello. We had a moment of technical difficulties there. Oh, okay. You can. Over on the other side. There it is. See my hummingbird, Peter. Maybe we'll have a visit from the hummingbirds. Anyways, hey, welcome with me. Welcome. It's the 29th of January, and we're celebrating the day. So, make sure to like and subscribe and share if you like to celebrate the day, and stop by and have a cup of coffee, which I don't have right now. I have to make it to the store in time, but hey, it doesn't stop you from having a cup of coffee. What is wrong with this headband? Oh well. I am just one of those YouTubers that comes online and immediately starts playing with their hair. Well, it's the 29th of January. I've already done my world news report for the day, which, everything I mentioned should be linked down below. So if you want to see that, there you go. So what else is happening today? Let's see. What are we celebrating? I've got this. Today at Go Cybernaut. That's my website where we celebrate everything we can celebrate. Holidays, special days, musical instruments, countries, food, all kinds of things at gocybernaut.com. The link is down below again. And in case you don't see it, that's gocybernaut.com. And it's basically a website with all the bells and whistles, but going to all the places you need to see. And we center it around celebrations. And today, we'll be celebrating Chinese New Year. And let's see what Go Cybernaut has got for you for some Chinese New Year. Well, the Chinese Lunar New Year is the main holiday of the year for more than 1/4 of the world's population. So it's a pretty big holiday. And here on Go Cybernaut's page, which is again linked down below to Chinese New Year, you'll learn all about the traditional Chinese New Year, the Chinese calendar, the rituals and legends of the Chinese or the Lunar New Year. You can learn which New Year animal that you would like. I believe this is the year of the snake. And of course, there's always a Wikipedia link because everything you need to know about Chinese Lunar New Year from the online encyclopedia. Wikipedia is a pretty good resource for just about anything. I've also offered you 4 books that I've selected 4 books at Amazon to lead you on your way to learn more about China and Chinese culture. The books include China, Culture Smart, the Essential Guide to Customs and Culture. It's All Chinese to Me, an overview of culture and etiquette in China. Good Luck Life, the Essential Guide to Chinese American Celebrations and Culture. And All About China, Stories, Songs, Crafts, and Games for Kids. And then we'll go on to a few more celebrations beyond Chinese Lunar New Year. We've got the Mahayana New Year. These are all resources again at gocybernaut.com. And the Mongolian Lunar New Year, which will be taking place this time, I believe, in March. Boti Day, which marks the moment that took place 2,500 years ago. When Buddha became the awakened one. We've got an Appreciate a Dragon page if you like dragons or modern dragons, lizards of any kind. You'll enjoy that page. And of course, National Fortune Cookie Day. Learn how they're made, what your fortune is. Maybe you can even make your own. And then we've got a video of a Chinese New Year street market in Chinatown, Singapore. It's a nice virtual walk around. So that is, Chinese Lunar New Year. Got plenty to get you started with your celebrations. Today is also National Puzzles Day, when we celebrate the enjoyment of completing puzzles and all sorts of mind-bending problems. You love puzzles? I love puzzles. I enjoy putting puzzles together. In fact, GoCybernaut.com was a puzzle of sorts. Well, I have the different categories, and I need to find the perfect pieces to fit in, and hopefully do it with pages that don't have like ad servers and pop-ups and pop-unders and things that make you upset. It should be an enjoyable experience on the web, not a fight through an obstacle race. Now, what do we have here for on GoCybernaut.com puzzle page? Down below again. What do we got? We've got 50 great puzzle types to challenge your brain. Benefits of puzzles for seniors. National Puzzle Day. I learned all about the day itself from the National Today. JigsawPuzzles.com. You'll enjoy that ever-growing collection of free online jigsaw puzzles. Puzzle Power. How puzzles help children's development. Puzzle types. Explore a variety of puzzle types. Reddit jigsaw puzzles. Other puzzle enthusiasts, you may want to show off your puzzles or share tips and strategies. We've got a resource about types of children's puzzles. When you hear the word puzzle, your mind probably goes through the classic jigsaw puzzles. They'll have the interlocking pieces, but they're not the only game in town. There's also a lot of other puzzles include pieces that fit inside holes on a wooden tray for children. And again, Wikipedia. You want to learn all about the history and types of puzzles from that online encyclopedia. And lastly, the World Jigsaw Puzzle Federation, which is the international organization dedicated to jigsaw puzzles. It follows the Olympic standard and brings together puzzlers from around the world for World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship, otherwise known as the WJPC. We've got National Puzzle Day video here with activities that help you enjoy the day. It's a nice video. And puzzle books. We've got a large print Merriam-Webster puzzles 10 booklet set. Well, that would make a good gift for a puzzler. Your Ultimate Mind Games with over 400 puzzles, 1,000 plus Sudoku puzzles for adults, and the Ultimate Brain Games and Puzzles book for adults. I've also got a link to all the popular puzzles at Amazon right now, which the ones are trending. And we've got a link to jigsaw puzzles you can buy from the Unemployed Philosophers Guild. And we've got what makes a video, what makes a jigsaw puzzle easy or difficult, from one of the most renowned puzzlers, I think, on YouTube. More to celebrate. Creativity Month, Card Playing Day, Play Monopoly Day, Game and Puzzle Week, and National Craft Month. There's all links to those within GoCybernaut.com, so you can find your way down a happy rabbit hole. Then we've got a video about the 42,000-piece jigsaw puzzle time lapse. 42,000 pieces. First of all, I don't even think I have an apartment large enough to have a floor to create that. But it is an interesting time lapse to watch, whether you do puzzles or not. And then we've got another link here to one of my affiliates, Things from Another World, where you can shop for the best in pop culture, including comics, collectibles, games, and more. Now, next we celebrate Seollal. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it is the Korean New Year, Lunar New Year, which also begins on this day. And on the web, you can learn about in the resource again at GoCybernaut.com below. You can learn about the Korean New Year, about the festival, the national holiday, when it occurs, how Koreans celebrate it, the traditions, and how the Korean culture celebrates the New Year around the world. Again, Wikipedia for any of the little tidbits that you need to know. Got a nice video of the younger people honoring their elders here on Korean New Year. Because the meaning of Seollal, they do. It's a lot of the culture has to do with paying respect to your ancestors and elders, which is really, really a good thing. I think there should be more of that in Western culture, to tell you the truth. Now, the books, the hand-picked books again. Everything is hand-picked, including the ads. We don't have ad servers serving you ads here. Nobody's looking through your cookies and seeing where you've been to see what kind of ads to serve you. The only cookies I use measures how many people from what country have been here. I don't go any further. I don't want to play with people's minds and get them to buy things that maybe aren't relevant. So yeah, books, handpicked by me. And the books for Korean New Year include Korean Culture Dictionary, from kimchi to K-pop and K-drama cliches. Everything about Korea explained. The Korean Mind, Understanding Contemporary Korean Culture. Korean Culture Smart, the essential guide to customs and culture. And South Korea 101, the culture, etiquette, and rules and customs. Another nice video here about Korea's real New Year's Day and the rituals and celebrations that are going on. Go on to more celebrations. We got the Welsh New Year's, as it was January 13th. Hey, maybe you want to learn about how we celebrate New Year's in Wales. We'll link again to the Chinese Lunar New Year, which shares this day. And again, the Mahayana New Year on January 7th, the Mahayana New Year signifies a sacred start of a fresh year with a hope to enlighten people's life with bliss and fortune. Heritage Treasures Day in the UK. Perhaps you'd like to learn about that. Hello, Isla. I'm just reading my daily celebrations. We're all the way up to Korean New Year's Day. And UK Heritage Treasures Day in the UK. Heritage Treasures Day is marked on January 11th, but it's always good to explore. And of course, our own New Year's Eve. We've got a GeoGuessr challenge to South Korea. Do you know your way on GeoGuessr? And a map of Korea and a link to the best Korea tours and activities. Again, handpicked. I don't use ad servers for my ads. They are selected by me. And finally, we're celebrating Kansas Day. Down there in the United States, I guess it's the middle of the United States. There's a Midwest or Mid-South. Anyway, we're celebrating Kansas Day today, and we've got a resource again. And go cybernaut.com below, where we've got a link to everything about Kansas Day itself. A resource of the cities of Kansas, the city of Wichita, the diverse cultures of Kansas. Kansas history includes stories from all kinds of diverse cultures. Learn about the tribes considered a native to present-day Kansas and the immigrant tribes forced to make it their homeland. I've got a link to the NOAA weather radio and emergency preparedness. We do know in Kansas, there is a problem with tornadoes. Last year was an incredibly horrible year for tornadoes. It's always good to have at hand your emergency services if you live there or plan to visit there. So therefore, I made sure the emergency services are also in the resources. If you have genealogy links, I've got a resource for information and resources to discover your family history in Kansas. KDOT, which is the official home to the Kansas Department of Transportation. The Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks. Explore the state's natural spaces. Kansas Highway Patrol, Kansas Demographics. You want to get all the stats that you need from the U.S. Census Bureau. They're on there. Link to the official state portal of the Kansas government. Kansas Historical Society for history. Kansas Sampler with a mission to sustain and preserve rural Kansas culture through education. Kansas State Department of Education. National Park Service. Kansas. National Geographic for kids about Kansas. Tourism to begin planning your vacation, either through the official tourism site or the official American one, because we have Visit the USA following with a focus on Kansas. And finally, Kansas according to Wikipedia. Got a beautiful video here of the top 10 places in Kansas, followed by 3 books, handpicked again. The Kansas Bucket List Adventure Guide. Explore 100 offbeat destinations that you must visit. And it happened in Kansas. Remarkable events that shaped history in Kansas. A true book, My United States, which is for the kids. Another video here, the best things to do in Wichita if you're visiting there. Again, more to explore. We got Colorado Day, National Vermont Day, National Ohio Day, National Missouri Day, and National Texas Day, which do, take place throughout the year, but maybe you're planning to visit or you want to learn about that place. Another nice video, a road trip through Kansas. And it looks like he's having plenty to eat in this one. Oh, radio stations. Oh, maybe a few dozen of these. A few dozen radio stations to choose from to listen to everything from music to sports to weather, I guess, to talk. You'll guess your challenge for Kansas. Map. And this is actually a PBS. I think it's a PBS. Maybe not PBS. A documentary about the frontier forts and the history of frontier forts of Kansas. And we got a link here. My chosen ad goes to Ancestry.com. And whether or not you live in Kansas, it's always a fun thing to do your DNA and find out where your family came from. And that's all we've got today. Go Cybernaut.com. Well, hello. Hello. Happy Chinese Lunar Happy Chinese Lunar New Year to Isla. Isla, thank you for coming by again. Going to be a lot happening in Victoria during Chinese Lunar New Year. Oh, wow. You live a block from Chinatown. Well, that's handy. I actually ventured out and went downtown Nanaimo yesterday to Matteo Sutton Park. They've got an art show going on in the park, but it's a light show. So I'm contemplating going down one evening, early, like maybe 5:30 or so, and maybe get a bit video there. Yeah. I don't know about Chinatown. They did have some Chinese lantern decorations hanging there. So maybe they've got something planned as well. Yeah. It's a busy day today. So many holidays. I'll just carry on here for the Wicca book while we're on it, because since I've got the links down below already, except to the Wicca book itself, which I'll have to. Let's see. Where am I? Which camera am I even on? There we go. The Wicca Book of Days. You can search for it on Amazon. Usually I put the link, but I forgot today. So what does it say about January 29th? January 29th, 1688 was the birthday of Swedish scientist Emmanuel Swedenborg. He trod a spiritual path, experiencing mystical dreams and visions, studying the Judeo-Christian scriptures, and drawing his own conclusions. He eventually became convinced that the Last Judgment had occurred in 1757, that he was the prophet of the new church that he subsequently founded. I've got a link down to his foundation below. You want to learn more about him. And that becoming a more spiritual being on earth would result in an angelic existence in heaven. He died in 1772, but his ideas and teachings remain very much alive. And now I've also got two links to the Roman goddess of Irene and Pax, the Greek and Roman goddesses of peace, down below. Because today it says pray for peace. And I think it's a good time to pray for peace. After reading the news a little earlier. So pay tribute to Irene and Pax, the Greek and Roman goddesses of peace, especially if hostilities are tearing your country or the wider world apart. Place a symbol of peace, here I go, or an object that evokes a rainbow, like a multicolored ribbon or a twig from an olive tree, on your altar and address the gods. I don't practice Wicca, but I'm really interested in holidays and celebrations of cultures around the world. And this book, sure, it does offers a lot of that. So I think that's about it for today. Let's see, what have I been doing? I've been trying all kinds of things to do on video. I finished this book that I was reading about YouTube, and it ends with a 30-day challenge where it wants you to post a new video every day for 30 days. So I thought, I'm going to do every day. I'm going to do the news. but I'm going to do it in poetic form. So I did the world news, my first one this morning. If you want a link to it, it's linked down. If you want to, oh, here comes Miles. Come on, Miley. Miles is coming for a visit, maybe. If you want to view it, it's linked down below. Hello, Miles. Well, here he is, the star of the show. Let's see, Miley. Why don't you come over here? Take a look. Oh, Daddy's going to the store to get us some milk for our coffee. And off he goes. Oh, you get away from that way. And you know where he's going? Straight from the laundry. Miles, get away from the laundry. Oh, he thinks he can be naughty. He thinks he can be naughty, don't you? Yeah, so I did my first episode, my first poem of the news. I guess I should read it again. Do I have it again? Well, I won't read it again. Anyways, I tell the news in under 5 minutes in poetic form with the help of artificial intelligence. So I did that. Let's see. I tried being really goofy last night. Got my DJ Funky Tutu hat on and did a little performance in a short. Came across a woman that broadcasts her lives as she sleeps. So I tried that for about 3.5 hours. Only one person came in and wished me a good night. I slept for about 3 hours though, so I don't know how. I didn't leave it up or anything because, yeah, must have been pretty darn boring. What's wrong, Miley? Come here. Hey. He's gonna be a naughty boy. Oh, I got lots to do today. Today I'm doing I finished the hobby and collectible store. So now I'm working on the home and garden. So there's quite a few affiliates I gotta format in there. That's the main big plan I have for work today. I'm not going to create any new content till I've finished that. And then I would really like to get, I don't know if I'm going to be doing the spring equinox anymore. That's where I left off before, like 4 months ago when I was creating new content. But I really do want to get back into doing the London walking tours. So I think maybe I'll have that first on. And of course, I've got a new calendar here of Miles. Would you get away from the laundry? He is the ultimate socks and washcloths or dishcloths. Oh, he's looking for something. He looks around to get naughty. Are you looking around to get naughty? Hey, mister. Let's see. Hey, you. What do you got to say for yourself? He's on guard. Dad's gone to get milk. I'll be glad to get coffee. What I'm thinking of doing, I've got lots of work to do, so probably when the milk arrives home, I'll be making myself a coffee and hunkering down into the work. I think what I'll do is I've got the problem with the phone. Sometimes if I plug the phone, I have to plug the phone into my computer. What are you doing? And for some reason, when I do that, my mouse won't work. So I can use my secondary computer, and perhaps just sort of, if you want to come and hang out, I'm already about to hang out as I'm working, because I can't work on this computer. Also, I'm on the Chromebook right now, which it seems while I'm on the Chromebook, I'm not able to do anything else. It's just the YouTube will freeze up. So in the meantime, let's look at this handsome fellow here. Hey, handsome fellow. Hey, you, handsome fellow. This is Miles. He's an almost 2-year-old purebred English Labrador Retriever who probably needs his eyes cleaned. He has to have his eyes cleaned every day. They have those droopy eyes, these dogs. These Labradors from England. Oh my goodness. He's going to say mum, mum. Can you say mum, mum? Are you going to tell everybody how you can say mum, mum? Yes, you actually can say mum, mum. Yeah. Isn't he handsome? What are you doing? No, he wants to stand up and look out that window, but there's things in his way. Can you imagine me putting things like clocks and books in his way? Okay, Miles, Dad will be home in a minute. Okay. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that first cup of coffee. We're out of milk. But it's been a busy morning. I mean, I got paid my rent, paid all my bills, so nobody anything. Except for maybe my credit card. Well, I paid my credit card bills. I overpaid them. But hopefully in another month be doing the income tax and getting that debt down. But all my bills are paid, everything I've owed, and I'm feeling good. Made it through another month. Hallelujah. And I'm gonna try this 30-day. I thought, can I do this different? They said do something different. Well, maybe if I tell the news in poetic form, maybe no. Who knows? I'll know up to 30 days will makes a difference. I got a couple of interesting books yesterday that actually, so I could probably discuss with you. I can see if I can reach and put them over. We can discuss later. First one is, here we go, The Ghosts and Legends of Bastion Square. And I know you've talked about, I got this in the library yesterday. You were mentioning this to me, that you had gone and done some like work or research, done your job. And anybody doesn't know, Isla 17 Paranormal is a medium. And she was telling me about this. This is Victoria, British Columbia. And then I got this is also, which is Spirits of the West, which is whoops, Spirit. Ooh, can't get right. Here we go. Up. There we go. I got it. So I got those two books from the library. I figured if I'm going to help you out on your live streams, I should know a little about what's going on. Other than, oops, and the YouTube book just fell down. So I think I'm going to go make myself coffee, and then I'm going to come back on the other computer. We did do everything for today. Everything for Go Cybernaut. So all the Cybernauts can find their way through all these holidays. So yeah, I'm going to log off now, and I'll be back after the coffee's made, because I've been up since 3. I've been up for 6 hours, and I need a coffee. So hopefully I'll see you in a little while, and off we go. I hear gotta go put my coffee on, have a piece of coffee and a cup of coffee and a piece of cherry pie. I'll put it in the in my YouTube when I come back. Is it a good book? I saw that. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to take a look about it. Give them something to talk about too, But I went yesterday. I didn't need to get any books at the library yesterday, but he just knocked everything. Miley, you knocked everything down. But I decided, by the library, I'll go in and take a look. So I saw that there, and I thought, well, hey, I remember you telling me about the Bastion Square. Oh, I think Daddy's on his way home. Is Daddy coming? Oh, he's looking at me on the TV and he can't figure it out. Miles, can you say Mama? Say Mama. 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 Don't make fun of me, Mama. Oh, Mama. Well, look at this handsome boy in the meantime. Because he's probably more likely to bring in people into my YouTube channel than I am. Hey? Who could be cuter than a Labrador puppy, an oversized Labrador puppy? Because he still is a puppy. And he looks big. Are you a puppy? Are you a baby? Hey, are you still a baby? Oh my goodness. He's a what? Yeah, he is pretty connected to that dad. Oh well. Okay, I'm off to make some coffee, and I'm gonna log. Oh, he's going to sleep now. Oh, I'm just gonna go to sleep. And I'll come back on the other channel, and if you want, we can. Yeah, if you come on, you can come by. I'll probably, I'm thinking maybe I should just keep that channel open. I'm working. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the answer is yet to YouTube. But hey, can you see? Wait. There, a hummingbird, Peter. Maybe we'll see a hummingbird someday. Okay, well, I'm off for now. And every cybernauts, have a great cybernautic day, and I'll probably be coming on and work. If anybody wants to hang out, I'll be here. And have a great day. If I don't see you, I don't see you for the rest of the day. Always have